Hello guys, Dmitry Bondar there. What is Ethereum and why is it growing so fast? And all explanations I heard sound like a complicated technical gibberish and you still cannot figure out if it's as revolutionary as a Bitcoin or if it can actually change the world as we know it. So in this video we will try to answer those questions and explain in easy way why the price predictions of Ethereum are so high, why Ethereum very soon can reach $2,000 or even $3,000 per coin. And if you're wondering where I buy my Ethereum and how I keep it, please check the referral links in the description and you can get up to $250 in a digital currency from BlockFi, platform that I personally really like, or you can get $10 from M1 Finance platform where you also can buy some cryptos. Okay, I hope you know that the Ethereum as well as the Bitcoin is a form of decentralized money. And before we get into Ethereum, we need to do a quick recap about decentralized currency. That's very important to understand why I feel that Ethereum will be growing very fast. And once upon a time, before a decentralized form of currency was invented, the only way to use money digitally was through an intermediary like a bank or PayPal. And people couldn't use their money without banks, governments or other institutions controlling this kind of currency. At those ancient times, the money used was a government-issued and controlled currency. However, what later happened was what the world was waiting for so long. Bitcoin was invented. Bitcoin? Wait. The video is about Ethereum, no? Yes. But to have a better understanding of Ethereum, we need to get acquainted with its older brother Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the first form of decentralized currency. Its creation enabled individuals to trade directly without the need for intermediary part. It was a revolutionary of the world of money. What else can be decentralized, you may ask? There are a lot of functions, and for example, some of them could be like a voting. For example, voting requires a central authority to count and validate votes. Or for example, another way to use this technology is a real estate transfer. Records currently use some centralized property registration authorities, but it could be done in a different way. And one more way to use a decentralized technology is social networks like a Facebook, and they are based on centralized servers that control all of the data we upload to them. What if we could use the technology behind Bitcoin, more commonly known as a blockchain, to decentralize other things as well? This is a critical question in the development of Ethereum. And blockchain technology to Bitcoin and Ethereum is what the internet is to email, a system on the top of which you can build applications and programs. A currency like Bitcoin and Ethereum is just one of the options. And now I come in very close to the point where I can explain you why Ethereum will be growing up and up and up. And the first reason for future growth of Ethereum is a blockchain technology. As I said before, blockchain is a distributed ledger that is completely open to anyone. They have an interesting property. Once some data has been recorded inside a blockchain, it becomes very difficult, almost impossible to change it. So how does it work? Each block contains some data, the hash of blocks and the hash of the previous block. The data that is stored inside of the block depends on the type of blockchain. The Bitcoin blockchain, for example, stores the details about transactions in here, such as the sender, receiver, and amount of coins. And here we go, now are the most important part of this video. Ethereum is a kind of DIY, do-it-yourself platform for developers, and Ethereum could be considered not as the currency but as a platform. That's the very important thing and the answer why Ethereum will be growing in future. And when Bitcoin was introduced, it was developed and called in a way what is known as a Turing complete language, which makes it understand only in a small set of orders like who sent how much money and to whom. And if you want to create a more complex system, you'll need a different programming language, which means a different network of computers. Imagine for a second you wanted to build your own decentralized program, just like Bitcoin, at home for example. You would need to understand how Bitcoin's decentralized works, write code that mimics the same behavior, get a huge network of computers to run this code, and so on, so on, so on. And that is a lot of work. And there where Ethereum shines as the crypto son of the crypto future. So if you want to create a decentralized program that no single person controls, not even you when you thought you wrote it, all you have to do is learn the Ethereum programming language called Solidity and begin coding. That's very simple. And the currency used mostly to incentivize the network is called Ether, but more on that later. People can buy cryptocurrencies directly from one another without need for an exchange that can get hacked or steal your money. And Ethereum allows people to connect directly with each other without a central authority to take care of things. It's a network of computers that together combine into one powerful decentralized supercomputer. And that's my main explanation why Ethereum will be growing and growing. One more very serious reason why Ethereum will be growing more and more in 2021-2022 is Solidity and smart contracts. Let me explain. It's a kind of the contracts that cannot be changed even by the person who created them. And Solidity is the language on which Ethereum is operating. It's an object-oriented, high-level language for implementing smart contracts. And smart contracts are the programs which govern the behavior of accounts within the Ethereum state. And a smart contract is a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement between buyer and seller and being directly written into the lines of code. The code and the agreements contained therein exist across a distributed, decentralized blockchain network. And the code controls the execution and transactions are trackable and is irreversible. Smart contracts permit trusted transactions and agreements to be carried out among disparate, anonymous parties without the need for a central authority, legal system, or external enforcement mechanism. And smart contracts aim to removing the human factor from the decision making. That's a critical point. The human factor is often proven to be the most error-prone and unreliable element of standard traditional contracts. So smart contracts also have capabilities of receiving, storing and sending funds, and even calling other smart contracts they follow, if then semantics which make them fairly easy to program. And Ethereum's smart contract system was launched with the idea code is law. That is, a contract on Ethereum is the ultimate authority and nobody could overrule the contract. Okay, but what is the Ethereum as the currency and the price of Ethereum? Will it be changed in the coming future or not? And why I think that this currency will be skyrocketing to 2,500 and even more. Let's start with the fact that Ethereum is not money or currency as you may think. When people talk about the price of Ethereum, they actually are referring to Ether, the currency that incentivizes people to run the Ethereum protocol on their computer. So Ethereum is basically a large bunch of computers working together like one supercomputer to execute code that powers the apps. Unfortunately, this costs money. Money to get the machines, to power them, store them and cool them if needed. That's why Ether was invented. This is very similar to the way Bitcoin miners get paid for maintaining the Bitcoin blockchain. And in order to deploy a smart contract to the Ethereum platform, its author must pay to do so. So that payment is made in the form of Ether. This is done so the people will write optimized and efficient code and will not waste the Ethereum network computing power on unnecessary or stupid tasks. But to what point Ethereum may grow in coming future and why? A long-term price prediction suggests that not only can Ethereum reach $10,000, but it will also reach the price well above that in the future after breaking above its previous all-time high. Ethereum has already claimed a new all-time high in 2021 and the sky is now the limit. There is still a lot of risk of double top pattern if a severe correction happens at the current levels, but a breakout higher is due at one day or another. So most analyst prediction that I found, they're thinking that Ethereum will grow very fast from a current level to about $2,500 per Ethereum. And that would be a great new breakthrough and a growth will happen. And why the price will be growing? The first reason is the price of invention on the platform. Most activity in the cryptocurrency space happens on Ethereum at this moment. It's one of the most innovative platform and a currency. In 2020 we saw the emergence of decentralized finance, DeFi. And DeFi is analogous to the mainstream financial world, but with the middleman banks cut out, and that's critical. And users can borrow, trade, lend and invest through anonymous smart contracts via protocols like Compound, Aave and Earn Finance. It sounds like a science fiction, but this is no hypothetical market. Approximately at this moment 25 billion is locked into various DeFi projects right now at this moment. Importantly, DeFi allows users to generate income on their cryptocurrency holdings, especially their Ether tokens. And the second factor behind the Ether surge is the launch of Ethereum 2.0. This upgrade addresses major concerns impacting the current version of Ethereum. In particular, it will reduce transaction fees, especially useful in DeFi trading, where each transaction can up costing the equivalent of tens of thousands of dollars. And Ethereum 2.0 will also eliminate the environmentally wasteful mining, currently required to make the Ethereum blockchain function. The same is actually true for many other cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and some other currencies. And within the years, Ethereum should be able to drop the need for vast industrial mining warehouses that consume huge amounts of energy. Thank you for watching this video. I tried to explain you Ethereum from different points of view. I hope you found this video helpful and now you have a better understanding invest or not to invest in this currency. Have a good day and peace out.